From the soaring skies to the deepest forests, the United States is home to an incredible variety of wildlife. Every state has chosen an animal that represents its history, culture, and natural beauty. Together, these 50 state animals tell the story of America's wild side. Some are fierce predators, others are gentle giants, and many are creatures you might see in your own backyard, but each one has a story to tell. Join us as we explore all 50 state animals and discover the amazing wildlife that makes America truly unique. First up, Arkansas and Arkansas's state animal, the white-tailed deer. These graceful creatures are known for their agility and adaptability, thriving in forests, fields, and even near cities across North America. Next, we head to Alabama, where the black bear roams. Although shy and secretive, these bears can weigh over 300 pounds and are excellent tree climbers. Alabama recognized them as the state mammal in 2006. Way up north in Alaska, the state animal is the moose. Moose are the largest members of the deer family, known for their towering size, long legs, and distinctive palm-shaped antlers on males. Found in northern forests of North America and Eurasia, they are herbivores that prefer habitats near water and are excellent swimmers. Alaska also honors the bowhead whale as its marine mammal. These giants can live over 200 years, making them one of the longest living mammals on Earth. Finally, Arizona's state mammal is the ringtail. Despite its name, it's not a cat at all. It's a small member of the raccoon family, known for its big eyes, long striped tail, and incredible climbing skills.
California's state animal is the California grizzly bear, a giant symbol of strength and independence. Sadly, these bears went extinct in the state by the early 1900s, but their image still roars proudly on the California flag. In Colorado, the state animal is the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. Known for their massive curling horns, rams can clash heads at speeds up to 20 miles per hour. They're masters of climbing steep rocky cliffs. Connecticut's state animal is the sperm whale, chosen to honor the state's long history of whaling. These whales have the biggest brains of any animal on Earth and can dive over a mile deep in search of giant squid. Delaware's official state animal is the gray fox. The gray fox is a North American mammal known for its distinctive gray, salt and pepper fur, black-tipped tail, and ability to climb trees. It is an omnivorous, nocturnal animal that primarily eats small prey like rodents and birds, but also consumes fruits and insects.
The Florida state animal is the Florida panther.
Florida panthers are a subspecies of the mountain lion. They are large, tan cats. Their bodies are mainly covered in tawny beige fur, except for the whitish-gray belly and chest. Black markings decorate the tip of the tail, ears, and around the snout. Florida panthers are about 6 to 7 feet, 1.8 to 2.1 meters, long, with males growing bigger than females. In Georgia, the state animal is the white-tailed deer. These deer can run up to 30 miles per hour. They can leap as high as 10 feet in a single bound. Their white tail acts as a warning flag to alert other deer of danger. Now, let's visit Hawaii, home to the Hawaiian monk seal. This rare marine mammal is found only in these islands. With fewer than 1,600 left in the wild, their numbers are dangerously low. The Hawaiian monk seal is endangered and fully protected. Conservation efforts are helping to give these unique seals a fighting chance. Now let's visit Kansas, where the state animal is the mighty American bison. Once, millions of bison roamed the Great Plains, shaping the landscape. These giants can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and are the largest land mammals in North America. Today, you can still spot bison herds in places like Yellowstone National Park.
Illinois chose the white-tailed deer as its state animal. Known for their speed and graceful leaps, they can run up to 30 miles per hour and jump 10 feet high. Next up is Indiana. Indiana doesn't have an official state animal, so here is the state bird, the northern cardinal. With its bright red feathers and sweet whistle, this bird is one of the most recognizable in America. Iowa doesn't have an official state animal. Here's their state bird instead, the American goldfinch. These cheerful yellowbirds love sunflower seeds and sing a lively song during the summer months. Idaho honors the Appaloosa horse, famous for its unique spotted coat. Originally bred by the Nez Perce tribe, Appaloosas are strong, fast, and incredibly loyal. Kentucky. The state animal is the gray squirrel. These quick and clever climbers are found all across Kentucky's forests. They help the environment too. By burying nuts, they accidentally plant trees and keep the forest growing strong. Louisiana. The state mammal is the Louisiana black bear. Once endangered, it made a big comeback thanks to conservation efforts. These bears are great swimmers, love acorns, and are even a subspecies of the American black bear found only in the lower Mississippi Valley. Maine. The state animal is the moose, the largest member of the deer family. Males can grow antlers up to 6 feet wide, and despite their size, moose are excellent swimmers, sometimes diving underwater to feed on plants. Maryland. The state crustacean is the blue crab. Famous for its delicious meat, it's also a key species in the Chesapeake Bay. Blue crabs can swim thanks to their paddle-shaped back legs, making them one of the fastest crabs in the water.
Massachusetts doesn't have an official state animal, so here's the state bird and state marine mammal. Massachusetts chose the black-capped chickadee as its state bird. These little songbirds are tough. They can survive harsh New England winters. The state marine mammal is the right whale. Right whales are large, endangered baleen whales known for their dark skin, lack of a dorsal fin, and distinctive white patches of callosities on their heads. Michigan's state animal is the white-tailed deer. Known for their speed and grace, they can run up to 30 miles per hour and leap nearly 10 feet high in a single bound. Minnesota also does not have an official state animal. In 2000, school children voted on the state mammal, choosing the timber wolf over the white-tailed deer and the gopher, but this was not legally adopted. Once nearly wiped out, wolves are now thriving again in northern Minnesota, the largest population in the lower 48 states. Mississippi doesn't have an official state animal. Here's an honorable mention to the state's marine mammal, the bottlenose dolphin. These intelligent mammals live along the Gulf Coast and can communicate using clicks and whistles. Missouri's state animal is the hard-working Missouri mule. Bred for strength and endurance, mules played a huge role in farming and transportation across the state's history. And in Montana, it's the mighty grizzly bear. These powerful animals can weigh over 800 pounds and still run faster than a racehorse in short bursts.
Nebraska's state mammal is the white-tailed deer. These graceful animals can run up to 30 miles per hour and leap over 8 feet high. They're also known for their white tails that flash up like a flag when they're alarmed. In Nevada, the state animal is the desert bighorn sheep. They thrive in rocky deserts and can climb cliffs with ease. Males, called rams, use their huge curled horns in headbutting battles that can be heard from miles away. New Hampshire chose the white-tailed deer as well. They play an important role in the state's forests and are a favorite sight for wildlife watchers. Fun fact, their diet changes with the seasons, from green plants in summer to acorns and twigs in winter. And in New Jersey, the state animal is the horse. This honors the horse's vital role in transportation, farming, and history of the state. New Jersey even had one of the first mounted police units in the country. New Mexico's state animal is the American black bear. Chosen in 1963, it represents the state's rugged wilderness. Black bears can weigh up to 300 pounds and are excellent climbers. Fun fact, the famous Smokey Bear, the wildfire prevention mascot, was actually rescued in New Mexico. New York's state animal is the beaver. Once heavily trapped for their fur, beavers played a major role in New York's early economy. Known as nature's engineers, they build dams that create wetlands, which provide homes for countless species. North Carolina chose the eastern gray squirrel as its state mammal in 1969. These quick little climbers are found in nearly every forest across the state. Believe it or not, gray squirrels can leap up to 9 feet between trees. And in North Dakota, the American bison stands as the state animal. Once numbering in the millions, bison were nearly wiped out in the 1800s. Thanks to conservation, today they roam freely again, symbolizing strength and survival. Oklahoma's state animal is the mighty American bison. Once roaming the Great Plains in the millions, bison are the largest land mammals in North America. They can run up to 35 miles per hour despite their massive size. Ohio chose the white-tailed deer as its state animal. Known for their characteristic tail that flashes white when they run, these deer are incredible jumpers, able to leap over 8 feet high in a single bound. Oregon's state animal is the American beaver. Famous for building dams and lodges, beavers are nature's engineers. Their work creates wetlands that support countless other species. Pennsylvania also honors the white-tailed deer. They've been vital to the state's history, providing food and materials to Native Americans and early settlers. And in Rhode Island, there's no official state animal. So here's the state marine mammal, the harbor seal. These playful marine mammals can dive up to 1,500 feet and stay underwater for 30 minutes at a time.
South Carolina's state animal is the white-tailed deer. It is one of the most widely distributed terrestrial mammal species in the Americas and the world. The white-tailed deer's coat is a reddish-brown in the spring and summer, and turns to a gray-brown throughout the fall and winter. The white-tailed deer's horizontally slit pupil allows for good night vision and color vision during the day. Whitetails process visual images at a much more rapid rate than humans and are better at detecting motion in low-light conditions. In South Dakota, the coyote takes the state animal seat. Coyotes are highly adaptable and can live in prairies, forests, deserts, wetlands, and even major cities across the United States, and run up to 43 miles per hour. Coyotes can live for about 6 to 8 years in the wild, though very few live past this age due to factors like hunting, vehicle collisions, diseases, and parasites. In captivity, their lifespan is significantly longer, with some living up to 13 to 21 years. Tennessee's state animal is the raccoon. With their distinctive black masks, small paws, and charismatic nature, raccoons are a familiar sight across much of the U.S. Raccoons are highly adaptable creatures. Originally native to North America's forests, they've adapted to urban environments, thriving in cities and suburbs worldwide. And in Texas, the state large mammal is the Texas longhorn. Famous for its massive horns, sometimes stretching over 7 feet, this hardy breed was essential in shaping cowboy culture. Longhorns are known for their toughness and adaptability, thriving in the harsh Texas climate. Virginia. Virginia doesn't have an official state animal, so here's the state dog, the American foxhound. The American foxhound is a large, energetic, and good-natured scent hound known for its speed, endurance, and distinctive howl, developed in the United States for hunting foxes. They're sweet-tempered, good-natured, and affectionate, but also independent and stubborn, especially when on a scent. Most commonly black, tan, and white, but can come in any color. In Utah, the official state animal is the Rocky Mountain elk. These massive creatures can weigh over 700 pounds and are famous for their loud bugle calls during mating season. They live in herds and migrate across mountain ranges, playing a vital role in Utah's ecosystem. Elk are a symbol of strength and wilderness across the West. And in Vermont, the state animal is the Morgan horse, one of the first horse breeds developed in the United States. Strong, versatile, and elegant, Morgans were once used for farming, riding, and pulling stagecoaches. Today, they're admired for their endurance and friendly temperament.
Washington, where the state animal is the Olympic marmot. The Olympic marmot, Marmota olympus, is a rodent endemic to the Olympic Mountains of Washington state, known for its social behavior, distinctive whistling calls, and long hibernation period. The species faces threats from climate change, which reduces their habitat and increased predation by coyotes, leading to conservation efforts to protect their future. Next, West Virginia, home to the black bear. Black bears are excellent climbers and can run up to 30 miles per hour. Despite their size, they mostly eat plants, berries, and nuts, making them more of an omnivore than a true predator. Moving on to Wisconsin, the state animal is the badger. Known for their digging skills, badgers create extensive underground burrows called setts. Their fierce reputation comes from their determination. Badgers will fight off much larger animals when threatened. And finally, Wyoming, where the state mammal is the American bison. Once roaming North America in massive herds, the bison is the largest land animal in the United States. Despite nearly facing extinction in the 1800s, conservation efforts brought them back from the brink.
From the forests and mountains, to the rivers and streams, to the coasts and open seas, our state animals remind us of the beauty and diversity across America. Together they tell the story of our nation's wild spirit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more nature stories.